Hey Sherri, I just wanted to hop on here and show you what I have designed for your sunroom so far. So as you can see, I have the floor plan here. Obviously nothing has changed other than I just kind of wanted to show you the furniture layout. So on the left side here, or my left I guess, under your stained glass windows, I have two accent chairs. They're actually recliners, but they look more like accent chairs. You'll see that on the design board next, with a table in the between, and then a lamp on the table, a snake plant in a pot with a stand in the corner, and then your TV I moved up to being hung on the wall, and then there's a console table underneath. I'll show this to you in the design board, but I have a couple ideas there. But just so you can see, it's not very deep. And it provides some storage, but not quite. Yeah, I'll explain that more here in a little bit. But so these two chairs here sorry, I should back up. But these two chairs here going back to the other chairs, you could do an oversized chair, and then that would allow you to do something deeper underneath the TV with more storage. And then I know that we talked about maybe putting your printer in there, but I was also wondering if we could maybe move your printer somewhere else if you do like this table look. So we can talk about that. But anyway, moving over to underneath the window here on the TV wall, I know you have your two cat stands there, but then I have a couple baskets, one for blankets, the other one maybe could be like cat toys, or if you wanted to throw some shoes in there with it being by the door, whatever. And then yes, this little, it's not actually little, it's a good size sectional, and then with an end table there too. I'm going back and forth. You could just do one recliner that you see in here, and then just with a table next to it. Otherwise, the oversized chair I'll show you below. Just because this walking space gets a little bit tighter than I would like, especially if somebody's sitting here with the recliner out. This gets a little bit tight. So that would be my only thing to suggest towards you. If you'd want to go with like the oversized chair, then you definitely have plenty of room. And then to jump back here a little bit, the fireplace over here, that can stay on this wall. Otherwise, my other idea was if we hang the TV, we could put the fireplace below that. But then that just doesn't allow you, there's not really any room for a storage piece in here. So kind of just something to play around with. Otherwise too, I guess yeah, actually that might get too tight too. Potentially you could put like a storage piece in this corner here if you would just do one chair. But I would just have to see how the fireplace sits. I forgot to grab dimensions of the fireplace when I was there, so I'll maybe have you send those to me, because then I can actually put the size of it in the floor plan and see what's left for room. So yeah, there's just the floor plan. So here is the design board. So I'll just start with number one, and then I'll kind of work my way through. So I kind of went a different route here. At first I was kind of envisioning keeping the same color throughout, but I know you're open to color, and I was looking up some sunrooms on Pinterest, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to do something a little bit more moody. So I picked out this navy color, keeping your current rug that you have in mind. I know that this rug that I have right now in the design board is not your same one, but it was close to what I could find for color-wise. So I just put it in there for inspiration so you can see everything together. But I am planning on keeping your current rug. But anyway, so I was looking at the images I took of your rug, and definitely could pull navy out of it. Majority of it is more of like a cobalt blue, but I don't want to do that for your wall color. I want it to be like rich and moody. So this Ahoy Away, I think is the color it's called. I got it down below there. Ahoy Away really just rich, pretty navy color. We'll pull out that in your rug. Number 2 is just high reflective white that I use for ceilings. If you want to freshen your ceiling while you're painting, you could, but just threw it in there as an option. 3 is just to show you what your current woodwork will look like with everything, and just to pull the place together here. So yeah, image 4, moody sunroom inspiration picture. 5, just kind of those blue-green tones with that accent mustard color, bringing some nature indoors. Speaking of bringing nature indoors, number 6 is a snake plant. You could do a different plant you want, but I just like snake plants because they're more vertical than spread out. And if you went with that oversized chair, then potentially you could do a bigger plant if you want, just because you'll have more room in that corner. This plant and pot I would purchase locally. I could go shopping for that, or you could go shopping for that, but this is just inspiration, so just an idea. 7, the mixed tiles, or the picture frames. I'm picturing this above the couch on the wall. I know that you love to incorporate family photos, so I thought this would be a really cool way to do that, but it's just like clean, modern. I love the black and white because it just pulls in the black elements, but we can use images that you have, and whether it's of your kids, grandson, your pets, whatever it may be, old, new pictures, we can do a mixture of them. But I thought this would be really cool and just bring in that family aspect into the room. 8, just a mustard throw blanket. This one, well, it's on sale, but it's actually kind of a little bit spendy from Target, but again, this is something you and I could shop for in person too, but just kind of, I want that like fringe, like knit type texture, just to bring it in there, into the space, bring a different texture into the space. So again, inspiration, but I think this one is pretty good oversized, or apparently it must be pretty good material, but yeah, Target or Home Goods usually has plenty of options. 9 is this ceiling fan. I know that we talked about you want to keep a ceiling fan in there, but I love this one because it kind of combines that modern, traditional farmhouse feel, but acts like a cool accent piece too. I looked at some other ones that were more like light with fan combos, which if that's something you want to see, we totally can. But this just jumped out to me a lot. I don't know why, I just kept coming back to it. So yeah, just freshened it up, but still will function really good for you guys. 10 and 11, this accent table with accent lamp. This will go between the 2 chairs or next to the oversized chair. And then I have one accent table next to the couch too. So I'm thinking just one lamp between the 2 chairs, the other accent table next to the couch. I wasn't planning on having a lamp. You could if you want, but I just left that one open. And yeah, gold kind of marbling with that lamp just to pull it from the ceiling fan, but that gold falls in line with your mustard colors and pulling that out of your current rug that you have. Kind of the colors that I'm playing with is like red, mustards, and navies, and then you'll have, you know, some green in there with the bringing the plants in, but also just like the view out your windows. And then yeah, some creams in there, creams and blacks. 12 and 13, the sectional and the chairs. These have been really in right now, and I haven't used them yet, but I just think they're so fun, and it kind of has that combination of like the modern that you like, but the traditional, but I just felt like in the sunroom they would be so cozy. So you can let me know what you think about the material. But a lot of furniture places in Sioux Falls carry these, so you can see them in person, sit in them. I typically shop at South Dakota Furniture Mart, the one on 41st in the Western Mall, or the big warehouse that's right off the interstate there, that's with Ashley. They also have an awesome 2-floor showroom, so totally would check that out. But Yeah, South Dakota Furniture Mart is paired with Ashley, so I know these links take you to Ashley's website, but typically I do shop at South Dakota Furniture Mart. I haven't been into Ashley on the east side in Sioux Falls in a long time, but they should. If not, I would assume that they carry these products too. And then 13, like I said, I want to keep your current rug, but I just threw this one in here because I just wanted to get the whole picture together. But yeah, I love the colors in your current rug. It works really well with the stained glass that you have. So 14, this is a console table that's not very deep. It just kind of finishes it off below your TV. Like I said, you could just put your fireplace below there, but I wasn't sure with that shiplap, if you already have the holes drilled in there, if that would affect anything. So whether you move your fireplace below the TV or you keep it there, then this will dictate if you want something under the TV or not. If you don't go the 2 chairs route and you just go the oversized one, we could put something under the TV that's deeper and allows for closed storage. I don't know if it'll be deep enough for your printer, but if you want closed storage, that could be something that we look at. And then 15, just those baskets by the door there. 1 for blanket storage, but 2, yeah, the other one you could put shoes, cat toys, grandkid toys, whatever you're thinking. So yes, this is your living room design. The next page, everything is linked. If you click on these images too, they're also linked. But either way, you should be able to have access to them. One other thing I want to note is I did not include window treatments on here. This is something that I will bring to you in person and you can see the fabrics in person. The image sites just really don't do it justice anyway, so I have not forgotten about window treatments. We will just look at those in person. And then 2, there needs to probably be some small fill-in accents, like on this table or on the coffee table, or end table, excuse me. But I wanted to use what you currently have, and then we could fill in and go purchase other pieces if we need to. So here is your sunroom design, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. And yeah, feel free to send me any pictures when you go shopping tomorrow. So thank you.